Hello dear students, welcome to your chemistry class. Today in this segment we will be going to study about the term latent heat. To study about latent heat, we have to consider that what does the word latent mean. So the word latent means hidden and latent heat means the heat which is in the hidden form. Let us understand by this the temperature does not change while a liquid is boiling. This heat, which does not raise the temperature of the body, is called latent heat. We all know each and every matter has its fixed boiling point. Like we all know that boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius. Suppose we have taken the water and we are providing the heat. What happens? It will starts boiling, and if we will measure the temperature, it is 100 degree Celsius. But we haven't stopped the providing of the heat. We are just continuously providing the heat. So now where the heat has been going? Because if you will consider the temperature, it is 100 degrees Celsius. It means there is no raise, or you can say there is no rise in the temperature, but the heat has been provided. So the heat which does not raise the temperature of the body is called latent heat. There are two types, or you can say two different terms, that is latent heat of fusion and latent heat of vaporization. Let us study the next topic, that is latent heat of fusion. Let us go with the definition. The amount of heat energy required to change 1 kg of solid into liquid at atmospheric pressure at its melting point is called the latent heat of fusion. We all know, we have studied about the process of melting or fusion. So process of melting or fusion is the conversion of solid state into the liquid state at the atmospheric pressure, and that specific temperature has been considered its melting point. But in latent heat of fusion, there is a specified amount has been given, that is 1 kg of solid changes into liquid at atmospheric pressure, that is the pressure of air in the atmosphere at its melting point, is called the latent heat of fusion. Like if you will have to understand, let us go with the example. There is an example given that particles in water at 0 degrees Celsius have more energy as compared to particles in ice at the same temperature. Like we all know that the melting point of ice is 0 degrees Celsius, and if you will measure the ice which melts and changes into the liquid state, and if you will measure the temperature, it is just the same, that is it is 0 degrees Celsius. It means the temperature of water is also 0 degrees Celsius and the temperature of ice is also 0 degrees Celsius. It means the temperature is same, but which have the more energy? So it means the particles in water have more energy. How it is? Why ice is having the lower energy? The temperature is same because in ice it has been using its energy to change or convert into the liquid state. That ice melts, that is the solid state melts and changes into the liquid state. So it utilizes its energy in just the changing of solid to the liquid. But water, it is having the same temperature and it is not converting, so it is having extra energy which is considered. Now let us go with the next, that is latent heat of vaporization. Here there is no need of confusion. It is very easy if you have learned the first definition. That is, in the melting of fusion, we all know that solid changes into the liquid state, and vaporization, we all know that liquid changes into the gaseous state. So the definition here it is the amount of heat energy required to change 1 kg of a liquid into gas at atmospheric pressure at its boiling point is called the latent heat of vaporization. So we all know here the term has been considered the boiling point because liquid will vaporize, it will boil and it will changes into the gaseous state. Now there is also an example like water vapor have more energy than water at same temperature. It means if you will consider the boiling water and the water vapor, both are having the same temperature, that is 100 degrees Celsius. It means boiling water. We all know that water boils at 100 degrees Celsius, and the water vapor temperature is also 100 degrees Celsius. So which have more energy? So water vapor, or you can consider steam, will have more energy. Why it will have? Because boiling water utilizes its energy to change into the gaseous state, but water vapor, it have absorbed extra energy in the form of latent heat of vaporization. And that is why if you will consider steam or boiling water, which causes severe burn, so the answer will be steam, because steam have more energy, and that is why it will cause more severe burn if you will consider with the boiling water. Hope you all understand about the latent heat and latent heat of fusion and vaporization.